The ocean and the idea of the oceanic, this idea of pulse energy, that pulse is keeping a beat and keeping a rhythm. The waves of music, the waves of the seasons. So when you feel those waves and you see it on the ocean's surface, or when you feel it in an orchestra or the rock band, there is this kind of synergy of this all rhythm. My name is Ran Ortner. I'm an artist. I've been concentrating primarily on the oceanic and specifically been painting large ocean paintings. The first time I read Linn's basic tenets, the original performance, we have to extract it and then make sure we keep it whole. I'm like, yes, that makes sense. Linn has been with me a very long time. Through my years of struggling as an artist, I've always had exquisite sound as a partner.
Ran's affinity with Linn's philosophy was a perfect match, so it was little wonder he was the first customer to own our brand new 360 speakers. While in New York, CEO Gilad Tiefenbrunn dropped into his studio.
Nice to see you.
To see how he's using them in a unique way.
So Gilad, you saw this painting last time you were here.
Yeah.
How many weeks ago has that been?
Best part of 6 months, I would say, yeah.
So it's had another solid 6 months of work.
On top of what, the 10 years preceding that?
That's right, yeah. These speakers are just so beautiful that I was trying to get the painting to look as gorgeous as the speakers.
Right, glad to hear it.
Ran's vision of pairing the speakers with his painting was a new and exciting challenge for Linn.
What is fascinating, though, is when we kind of collaborated on this color, and I wanted this deep tritone, this kind of rich, mysterious color. But you can see the same colors are in the painting as well. And so I wanted this deep mystery of these rich, dark tones and this kind of burnished gunmetal quality of mercurial color.
When will this painting be finished?
Soon.
Or do you hate that question?
Soon. No, I love it because I'm on the cusp at any moment. I want it to be heartbreaking. I want angels to weep. I want, you know.
You're working on this for years and years.
Yeah.
It looks so different, this painting, from when I was last here. But there's something very important to you about these final stages.
It's so easy to become pressed into the technical aspects of what we do,
Right.
but they're all in the service of beauty. When we're around and see and hear and experience beauty, there's this latent, steady ask. Can we be better ourselves? It's opening us up to the process of discernment.
The discernment for Linn, that's at the core of what we do because it's about driving for higher standards and higher quality. It's interesting that you consider that the pursuit of beauty.
Yeah. I can listen where the silence is so present, and yet that beautiful, lush openness and range, even in very low volumes, that's magic.
And it's much harder to do that than it is to make things loud. One mark of a great hi-fi system is the ability to listen at low levels and appreciate it.
When people will say that my work, oh, I love your work, it's really detailed, I bristle. When I think of detail, I think of bits. And I'm not trying to paint bits. I'm not painting waves, I'm painting the ocean. When I am listening to your sound at its highest level and the way it connects me to the original recording, the analytic mind is not there. I'm not listening to bits. I'm not listening to detail.
No, it's music.
I'm listening to heart. It's the degree to which you feel just the richness of the experience, just the fullness of the experience.
For me, it's what we do when we set up a system.
Yeah.
Get the speakers in the ideal position.
Yeah.
And what goes from being a sound coming from a left speaker and the sound coming from a right speaker, it suddenly becomes a three-dimensional stereo image, and
Yeah.
you know when you've got it right.
Yes.
Because suddenly it just sounds
Yeah.
1,000 times better.
And you're swept away. You just
Yeah.
feel full activation, the enlivened moment.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what I'm doing. The same thing, the very same thing you're doing.